It's been 3 days since Prince Kofi last saw Abina. He had visited that particular spot with his drummers and flutists, but the dancing maiden never showed up. Prince Kofi began to wonder if he had seen a ghost. But if she was a ghost, how come the drummers and flutists all saw her? The maiden's dance steps, smiles, and beauty wouldn't just clear off his head. Prince Kofi sat inside his room when his mother walked in. She had come again to remind him that he needed to select a maiden he was going to get married to. But Prince Kofi didn't seem interested. "I can ask your father to assemble the most pretty maidens in the kingdom for you to make your choice," his mother suggested. Prince Kofi turned down his mother's suggestion and told her he was going to get the right one for himself. The queen stood up and was about to leave when Prince Kofi stopped her. On a second thought, his mother's suggestion wasn't actually bad. Who knows? Assembling all the beautiful maidens in the kingdom was going to help him fish the dancing maiden out. "Go ahead with your suggestion, mother," Prince Kofi said, decisively. The queen was happy that her son was finally making a move towards getting himself a bride. That same evening, a town crier was sent out to pass the message to every beautiful maiden in the kingdom. Akuba got the message on her way back from the market. She quickly went back home happy. Her daughters were beautiful, and she had been preparing them for royalty. She passed the news to her 2 daughters and told them to prepare for the maidens' parade in the palace. The next day, all the beautiful maidens in the kingdom gathered in the palace, including Kisi and Serwa. Prince Kofi came out to make his selection. He scanned through all of them, and he couldn't find the dancing maiden who caught his heart. Prince Kofi left the palace on his horse all alone without saying any word to his parents or the maidens. After riding for a while, he stopped at a spot with a sad countenance. He sat on the ground close to a big tree stem. Prince Kofi began to hear a melodious voice. He stood up and followed the voice. There he found the one singing was also dancing and swinging her hips effortlessly. Prince Kofi smiled like a child who was given his best food. Abina turned and saw the prince for the second time. She took off again, this time leaving her cutlass and the firewood behind. The prince ran after Abina. He wasn't ready to give up this time. Abina ran all the way till she got home. Akuba was sitting in front of her house when Abina ran past her and into the house. "Have you seen any maiden run into your house?" Prince Kofi asked inquiringly. "No, I didn't see anyone," Akuba replied, defensively. The prince continued chasing Abina towards another direction. Something confused Akuba. The prince was supposed to be in the palace looking for a bride among other maidens and her daughters. How come he was chasing after Abina? That night, Akuba waited till everyone was asleep. Then she woke Abina up. She told Abina that she had somewhere she would love her to escort her to. Abina was surprised that Akuba wanted her to go somewhere with her. For the first time in a long time, she was happy that Akuba spoke to her with love. Abina walked with Akuba innocently. She was so happy and felt so much loved. Akuba pretended to be happy with Abina, and she continued walking with her. Akuba took a turn towards the bushy path. Abina was confused, but she trusted Akuba. Suddenly, some group of men appeared. One of them spoke with Akuba inaudibly. Abina didn't know what they were discussing. Before she could realize what was going on, her mouth was covered. Her legs got tied. Abina tried to call out to Akuba for help, but Akuba walked away without looking back. Abina cried bitterly as she was bundled away into the dark night. The man, his voice threatening, told her, "You now belong to me for my amusement. Get yourself ready and put yourself together. Stop wailing because soon you'll have to give me enough pleasure, else I'll finish you off." Even though it was dark, Abina could still see the face of the mean man who looked ugly with a pot-belly. The coarse man commanded, "Put her inside the hut and guard the entrance. Make sure you guard her with your life." Abina was taken into a dark hut. There was no light and it smelled bad. She couldn't believe that her mother had just sold her. She had trusted her with her life. "Go, run away, please," Abina's mother said, desperation in her voice. Abina's mother said with tears streaming down her cheeks as she held her stomach. Blood was oozing out without stopping. Abina had walked